What's up, YouTube? This is, MrBKrapful again. Yep, this is going to be episode 61. St. Krapful Day. No offense to you Irish people. So, let's get down to the crap. No matter what year it is, no matter what style it may be, or even what rank you might be in, there's one thing for certain, though. It's so crappy to work at. Burger crap. New intro, and then you'll see the new outro later on and stuff like that. So yeah, jump cut to that. And then, welcome back, stuff like that. So let's get down to the crap that has been bothering the fuck out of me. So last weekend, St. Patrick's Day happened. Free fries were once again happening. Like, no tomorrow again. With green ketchup. The fill in the, St. Patty's greenness going on. So, that was cool and everything, but that's not, why I'm here to talk about. I mean, granted, that's not really a Krapful exclusive, that's just a fun thing that, the corporation decided to do. So, a few things happened, and pissed me off. First off, I'm still production coordinator, I guess, and I'm still waiting on the updated uniforms, hence why, if you notice, to my right over here that I have not checked it off. Same thing with episode 60, which I'm working on. If you saw my Krapful shorty, you know what I mean. Second, yeah, the president of Carol's Corporation was supposed to stop by this weekend, I guess, to check on us with the new fries, the free fries and shit like that. Apparently it was, a boy who cried wolf kind of thing. Manager who cried, upper management coming by. Never happened, well, at least at the time frame I was there, it never happened. Thank God. I hate dealing with, upper management. Not that I get nervous, it's just, they piss me off, especially when things need to get done right and we don't do it right, and then, oh shit, we're going to get graded, and like we're in school all of a sudden. Oh, well, you didn't do your homework. Oh, well, you didn't, time stickers, this and that. Oh, well, this is your grade now. Oh, well, you fail. Fuck you. Anyways, so that kind of, like, okay, thanks, I guess, grading us. Yeah, shut up. Go the fuck away. So when that happens, the manager gets, uptight, like, no tomorrow, like some fucking string is going up her goddamn ass. Yeah, like, just, it's just a general stupid, but, yeah, so that kind of happened, and then I was pissed off on Saturday the most, because I did an odd shift. Instead of opening, like I usually was supposed to do, like I said in the, past episode, it seemed like my schedule was going to be 5 to 3 and 6 to 3 for God only knows how long. That changed, because we rehired someone that was fired, I think? I don't know, or let go, I don't remember. And then there's been issues that he was stealing in the past, and I don't know why we did that. Anyways, needless to say, the person was rehired, and he did the opening shift on Saturday. However, management was complaining the fact that the schedule was changed midway and around Wednesday and shit like that. So after Wednesday and on, everything got fucked up, apparently. So I don't know if I was supposed to open or not, but regardless, it is what it is. I did complain about, shorting my hours because it's been killing my schoolwork a lot lately, so, and I can't let that happen. So I went to go fix that. So, my new schedule, Saturday, I'm working now like 10 to 4 something. If for some reason it changes, I'll let you know in the annotation as an update. And then I know Sunday still is 6 to 3, so... Alright, so let's get on with it. So I get in at 10, things were running smoothly. Get sanitizer, water changed, get the dishes done, get everything cleaned up, get ready for lunch, basically. Get ready for goddamn lunch. I went in and did that. Alright, cookouts got done. Yeah. And then, meanwhile, was stocked, everything got stocked, everything. But I didn't go right into that right away. Okay, first off, I had to, clean the windows on the doors and stuff like that. For some reason, they sidetracked me on cleaning other shit. So that all happened. And yes, I haven't shaved because I don't feel like shaving, which I probably won't shave till like Friday. So if you're noticing, I have this goatee slash mustache slash beard going on. Like this video or favorite this video for this combo, which you rarely see. yeah, so our shift supervisor who was there that day had to go home early. Luckily enough, we got most of the stuff done, thank God. With him being there and prep was getting done and everything. So here's where the issues start to come in. Okay, first off, I was on burger board, things were running smoothly, you had to get shit done, make sandwiches, all that, jazz and stuff was going on. As of lately, the management staff's been getting on our ass because driver time needs to get lower than 3 minutes. Apparently, it has not been lowered in 3 minutes, and they've been trying to take away our fucking discount, which is not fair. Which is blasphemy because already our discount is only $2.50 now. So, unless you spend over $5, it's something like that. I don't know. Needless to say, it's been retarded. With the whole new register system working up and just fucking us over. So that all happened, and then, yeah. So our manager was just, up the ass about that shit. Just fucking up the ass. And then it was really quiet. From 12 to 1, it stayed pretty damn quiet. And then I was let go off the board to go do the dishes and stuff like that. Just get cleaning done, basically. So I went to go do that, being that, we had nothing really to fucking do. And we had some breaks going on here and there. I didn't get to go on my break till like around 1. So I was like, I was cool with that. So I go on break at around 1 and shit like that, and, I'm eating my meal, and then one of the managers comes out and is like, alright, can you stay till like 6:30? I'm like, okay, fine, I could stay that late, because I was, it was pretty much still on my vacation, I didn't really have much schoolwork to get done, so I was like, alright, fine, I'll stay, help out, figured it won't be that long. I regret doing that now, because as soon as I went back in, shit kinda went to hell, like, I was thrown into, doing the truck. Now, see, this is where the issue comes in. The truck didn't get done early. If the truck doesn't get done early, then shit gets fucked up. So I get in the, in the fridge around 2 o'clock to go work on the truck. Oh my god. Seriously, I don't know who orders the product, but you need to stop fucking ordering shit. We had no goddamn room for the fridge. Like, we had no room whatsoever. I go in there, we have like 7 to 8 boxes of tomato. We have 6 huge boxes of lettuce. We already have like 4 or 5 boxes of eggs. We already have so many goddamn boxes of different dressings. It's not funny. We have goddamn water on the top shelf. I had to put the icing for the Cinnabons on top of that water. And then when we go to the other side, alright, we have like 4 or 5 boxes of bacon towards the end. And we have like fucking 10, 11 boxes of shake mix. So, like, where the hell am I going to put all this tomato? Because bad it is, we already have the lettuce on the bottom. And then we got the stupid, spring lettuce and shit like that. The lettuce for the salad. So it's like, that's eating up room too. The boxes itself. So I'm like, well, what the fuck am I going to do with this? So, and then we even had, we had mad cheese boxes going on. We have like, I think like 2 or 3 boxes of just thick cheese. And then we had like 3 or 4 boxes of the fucking small cheese. I had to break those boxes completely all the way down to nothing and have all the cheese laid out because there's not enough room to fit those tomato boxes in the fridge because it's a critical to leave them on the floor. So I cleared all that out. Yeah, the cheese all organized, and I had to put the tomato boxes in their slot and then put the cheese on top of the tomato boxes, except the one that was open. And then I had to put the spring lettuce on top of that because I had to get rid of the box so I could make room again. And then I barely had any room to put the creamers and the milk and the apple fries. There's just no room. I mean, who the fuck did a truck order? And then, freezer's worse. But I'll get back to that in a moment because shit went real around 2:30. So I get out of the fridge at 2:30 because they needed help. Literally, we had a rush from 2:30 to 6. So it's sometime around 4 o'clock. They told me to get off board and go do prep. And they said I had 4:30. And they said I had a half hour. The guy that was on board had to leave around 5. I felt bad because he stayed till 6. I managed to get 3 pans of tomato done and then the small pan of tomato. I managed to get 2 pans of onion done. I was setting up the lettuce and One of my managers was doing the bacon. So the only thing we really had left to do was do like a pan of pickle. However, the person got stressed out and was like, alright, you know what, fuck this. I don't need you to do this. I need you to go and do the truck now. Because the guy who was on spec had to go with me in the truck to get the truck done in the freezer. And then they took one of the guys from the front to go cover the spec board. So I'm like, alright, fine, I'll go off and go do that. Here's the issue. The guy they sent to go in the freezer to help me was previously sick with a stomach virus. That didn't help the situation at all. So it got worse because the guy could barely lift up any of these boxes. The guy was still sick as hell. So I'm like, oh, god damn it. Alright, fine. So we go move the boxes and shit like that. We have over 40 boxes of fries. We've got somewhere around over 15 boxes of burger. We have 13 boxes of Whopper. We already have like 3 boxes of toppers, 2 boxes of like Chef's Choice, and then we have like this, you know, the box that has the new product for the burritos, which are gonna be for the morning. Pancakes, you know. We still had cookies for some goddamn reason. You know, we had like 3 boxes of sausage going on. We have like 2 boxes of Cinnabons. Like 4 or 5 boxes of the, you know, the frappe smoothie shit. Fucking, I don't know, 2 boxes of T-Girl, 2 boxes of T-Crest, 2 boxes of spicy, 3 boxes of fucking original chicken, 1 box of fish, thank God, 4 or 5 boxes of onion rings, 3 or 4 boxes of croissants. I think we had like a box or 2 of muffins. We had like, I think 3 or 4 like artisan, hearty, Bristol, whatever the fuck those buns are called. And then we had like pies and shit like that. Like, that's a lot of shit to hold in the freezer. We had to get the middle rack to put in the freezer to hold all that shit. And even then, after we got it all done, the fries were pretty much hitting the ceiling, almost hitting the light off the thing. We had to get a little rolly thing to hold, you know, the bun racks. We had to get a rolly thing to put in the freezer to hold the tenderloins, which are basically the chicken strips, and then the new chicken fritters, which I assume are the new chicken sandwiches for the $1. They're going to replace the spicies. So I'm not entirely sure, but that's something. I know it's a new product for that, I think. Anyway, so that all happened. But before all that happened, shit was still crazy. So around, I want to say like 5:30, they told us to get out of the damn freezer and get back on board. Both me and the guy that were working in the freezer had to go back on board because the guy who was on main board had to leave, and the guy who was on spec had to go back up front. Mind you, this was now 5:45. 15 minutes later, the guy that was on spec had to go on break. So then this other person came in. She covered spec board while I stayed on main for like a half hour. I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to get out here at 6:30, so that's fine with me. This is when we had like halfway done with the, you know, freezer. Mind you, we were shifting shit around because we had to get the dates proper. If you look back on one of my episodes, I think, what was it? It's early 20s. I'll post the annotation about it in the video. It's where I was moving the boxes and I got, you know, obsessed with getting the dates right because you're supposed to have the dates right. We shifted all the fries into the fridge because it's just not, there's no room. Our freezer's small. So I had, you know, and as soon as they called us out to go in the kitchen, we left the stuff in the fridge. Mind you, yeah, it kind of de-thawed, but it was okay. So, you know, we're in the, you know, in the kitchen, you know, working on, you know, sandwiches and stuff on the boards. The manager flips out because she can't get in there to put the lettuce away, which is in a giant pan. The smaller pans of lettuce need to get in there, and to put the shake mix away, which they conveniently opened up but could not get in there because they left it on top of the box. My manager at that point on that day was just long gone pissed off. I didn't even bother trying to deal with it because they pissed me off all day long, so it's like, whatever. Anyways, so it was around 6:30 came about, you know, okay, can I go home? Of course not. They wanted me to go finish up the goddamn truck. So I go finish the goddamn truck. Around 7, almost 7:30, the truck got done. I still didn't do the YouTube piece or the screen and the egg cooker because I didn't have time. I'm always on the damn board, so they never give me time to do this shit anymore. I'm the production coordinator. I'm supposed to, you know, run everything in the back like a shift, but not entirely. Apparently, I'm actually a lower than a shift, so I'm not in the same rank, apparently, but hopefully I'll get my raise sometime sooner or later because of that. So anyways, I got pissed off because they asked me to stay even longer. I'm like, no. Alright, I cleared your boxes out. I put the frickin' fridge and freezer away. Mind you, I had help. I stayed on boards. I helped out. I've been here since 10 a.m. I had my break at 1. There's no goddamn way in hell I'm staying at 8. That's 7 hours. Actually, that's 6.5 technically since I had a break. What, you want to cause a labor violation right there again? You know, I'm working on one break here. This is bullshit for like 10 hours. So, I'm like, alright, you know what, fuck this, I'm leaving. And then they try to, and this is one thing I hate about my management staff. They try to give me the pity feeling. I hate the pity feeling. They always try to make me feel bad. Because they're like, oh, well, this person's gonna have trouble. They need help and stuff like that. No, they don't. Okay, and I know I recorded something about this, similar about this. I don't know if I did, but 2 years ago, when we had the buck doubles, I was by myself in the kitchen for dinner time in the summertime from 4 to 6, getting fucking buck doubled. Fuck you, okay? That is not difficult, alright? What that person was going through that night was not that difficult because it started to slow down after 6:30 because I think finally people were like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day, let's have some corned beef and cabbage. So, fuck that. And I, left. I ordered another, large mango smoothie. I had like 2 of them that day. Ordered another one, and I go and make it. As soon as I got done making it, for some goddamn reason, the person who I helped with the truck wanted to filter the goddamn fries. The fryers. I don't know why. Although it was kind of goofy they were set up. I know you're supposed to, but it was goofy as hell. And he expected me to know it. Alright, first off, yeah, I am a production coordinator. Second off, I'm not a maintenance guy, so I don't technically know how to, drain the oil and clean the fryers and filter them. Alright, I don't know that because that's a maintenance job, not a production coordinator job. So, bullshit. I'm not staying for that either. It looked like he was doing okay. That's how my day ended on Saturday, and luckily enough, I actually just remember that. Sunday, whew, different day. Different hell. But, either way, it still pissed me off because we still had the free fries. And the management, went over the same goddamn story again. Oh, well, the president's gonna come in today. The president's gonna come in today. We gotta make sure all the stickers are good. We gotta I don't want to get trouble. Like, really? No, shut up. I'm done with this. Shut up. Alright, I'm tired of the management who cried upper management. Alright, no. So, needless to say, whatever on that part. So, we were playing that same scenario again on Sunday, but it was a little different because I opened up. So I opened up, got breakfast going. Everything was going well. Prep was good. We had a lot of prep over from Saturday, so that still was good. Meatwell got set up. Spec got all set up. The shift supervisor cleaned the YouTube piece. Everything was looking great. The only thing that didn't work out so far was the fact that our hose that hooked up from the sink to the soap dispenser was fucked up. I guess that kind of burst over last night or Saturday night when they were closing. So that had to get fixed. Now apparently both my managers, assistant manager and store manager were coming in the same time, I guess, that day, but the store manager was supposed to come in at 6, and then the assistant was supposed to come in at like 9. They both came in at like around 8:30. Alright, here's the thing that went downhill, and this is so ironic. As soon as those two were walking in, we got our first drive-thru order, and then we kept getting hit all along for breakfast because of them. Luckily enough, we had prep, so I said, maybe just do 1 pan of tomato, because we're not supposed to do this. We had tomato left over, and the manager insisted using them. Oddly enough, this is the same tomato prep I prepped out the day before, so it was kind of weird that we didn't go for all that tomato. We only went for, like, the big pan and then the small pan. No, we didn't even go for the small pan. They only went for 1 big pan. So I'm assuming Saturday night got really dead. So there was no reason for me to stay, till 8 o'clock to help them. That I call bullshit, and I called it, and I knew they didn't need me. So it was bullshit that they did that. Or tried to. So, they came in, like, alright, Tom, I need you to go fucking do that. They wanted me to go outside and, sweep up, do the garbages, shit like that. Well, the manager go watch, my board. The manager still does not know how to cook eggs properly. She'll put the eggs in the frickin' cooker, but then forget the water. So it's not steaming. They liquefy, and she's got to flip them over and while they're still all liquefied. And then it fucks up the machine a little bit. So I get pissed off about that. And like, you're always forgetting the water. So that was not cool. The shift stayed around until like 11, but around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I started to set up the broiler and, you know, make sure everything was going well. By then, we had our second guy who came in to help out, you know, prep and set up and stuff like that. So that went well. Cookouts were going well with that, and I went on break at 10, so I actually had a breakfast break. Didn't get back until like around 10:30. By then, we were already into lunch, and, you know, I was trying to make sure everything went well like it did Saturday. You know, make sure we had all our cooking done. You know, just get everything up to speed. Okay, here's the issue that started to piss me off. Around 11:30, okay, 11 o'clock, the guy who came in at 9 went on break. So I was by myself in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, I can handle this. You know, I had a few orders came in, you know, picked up a little bit, had a few sandwiches. I'm like, all right, you know, that's fine. I'll do these few sandwiches, go drop meat, and then, you know, recover so I could do level. Apparently, I started getting hit around 11. So that continuously kept happening and happening and happening. And I was like, fuck, I'm running out of meat. I pretty much ran out of meat. And the management was pissed off because they're like, why did you ask for help? Okay, first off, I'm not going to ask the management staff if they're going to get pissed off for me to even ask them to help them. Alright, it's a lose situation here because every time I ask them for help, they always complain, they're always annoyed, and they're always goddamn pissed off! So I was not happy about that. And then, you know, if I don't ask them, they get pissed off anyways. So I'm like, well, fuck you again. So I went and, you know, tried to get it done my way. That didn't happen because someone ordered a chef's choice and then someone ordered a T-grill, and those sandwiches didn't sold because they waited like 10, 12 minutes. Again, I will take the blame for that issue because I didn't ask help, but like I said, I had my reasons. So you could go fuck off. Needless to say, I got all that done. And then, yeah, so, you know, we finally started to get lunch going. We finally got, you know, cookouts done and everything. We finally got, you know, everything restocked. And I went on burger board. Before I went on burger board, they wanted me to go do dishes, like, no tomorrow. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll go do dishes. I've got, you know, to empty out the water for this, you know, where the dishes were going to be, and the soapy water. And then I've also forgot to drain the sanitizing water. Fun fact, our sink drainage thing was broke. So, because that broke, we didn't have a faucet. So we didn't have any, like, side faucet thing. We had to constantly use the sprayer to clean everything. You don't ask me how it broke, but the hinge kind of, like, to hold the actual, you know, the Spencer thing, it kind of, like, bented. And it came off its bolt, and they had to get a repairman to fix it. So, I'm like, great, now we don't have a freaking, sink thing, so it kind of sucked. Faucet, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And, yeah, so I had to do dishes by the, you know, the hose. So I got dishes done, I got on burger board, and I started helping out. Got a level done, kept dropping meat, things were doing a little bit better. Drive time was still kind of going high because the front kept fucking up. I tried my best to help, and I think at some point I was doing like 5 different things at once because they were constantly asking me to do this. So I was like going nuts with it. So, oh man, I gotta sit back for this. And then, this is gonna be a long episode, so I'm sorry, but I like to explain a lot of shit. So you're gonna get 2 long episodes. The only difference is, 60 is kind of miserable. Today I'm kind of overjoyed. So, so yeah, you know, help out, cook out everything, got, you know, cookouts done, shit like that, and we're on our way again. Like I said, luckily enough we had prep, so that wasn't the issue for Sunday. So I got everything done, you know, level was good. The guy had to go home at like 1:30, 2 o'clock because that's when he had to go home. And they had to send the guy that was on spec board on break for the moment, so I had to cover main board. Susie, that person came back. He went on spec. I stayed on main for the rest of the day. Just, keep it up with, level, sandwiches, meat, stuff like that. Had a few side issues here and there about, stickers. The manager kept bitching about the pickles being too close to sanitized water because it's critical. That went on all day long. And then they started to do inventory. And remember the cookies I said about Saturday? Someone took the box of cookies and then literally dumped all the cookies into a box that had the onion rings. Fun fact, that was me. Yeah. No, what happened was I was in a rush. I had to get the pancakes for breakfast. The box was on top of the pancake box. So I'm like, fuck it, throw it in there. And I said to myself I was going to fix it, but I got pissed off later in the day and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. So I didn't bother fixing it, and whatever. We need to get rid of the cookies anyways. We weren't selling them. They were just sitting there for no goddamn reason. So I'm like, whatever. So, I stayed aboard around, for like an hour. Got all my shit done. The next person came in. Was wondering what the hell that person was doing. The manager kept having him do all this other side shit. So, like 20 minutes later, I finally got off at like 3. I didn't clean the egg cooker. And I didn't do the U2 piece or the broiler piece because they don't give me enough time to get off board and get this shit done because they don't have the replacement because apparently we're losing labor again. Because food prices went up. Because food prices went up, we're losing like now 6 to 8 hours labor. The fuck? How? Like, you figure it would bring more customers in because we have, these deals still going on and everything, but apparently that's not how it goes. So, and that's my weekend in a nutshell. And it was pretty crappy. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty crappy St. Patrick's weekend. And, yeah. So, I gotta get this done as soon as possible, as soon as I get 60 done. Like I said, I'm still waiting on the intro and outro. So I should have all this done. I'll have the recorded date for that date and this date on there. If you want to see my other channels, the links are going to be in the description below. If you're watching this on my channel and not just on a YouTube link, if you go to this side, there's a Krapful joint Tumblr page. And if you want to ask any questions, go ahead and ask questions. I'm always available to answer, and I'll answer them on my next episode for you. If I know you personally, don't answer. I know who personally can and personally who can't answer these stuff. I didn't clarify that in my shorty. Those that know me personally, that have the channels that I've always listed on my channel, don't even bother asking questions. I know what you're going to try. Those that do know me personally, but just watch me for ha-has, like subscribers, question me. And those that are anonymous, question me. But you gotta have a Tumblr account. I'm not going to accept anonymous questions without a Tumblr account from those that ask. That's replacing the Facebook because no one looked at my Facebook, so it's fine with me. I figure I'll come up with a new solution. And like I said, I'll be updating my YouTube background from time to time. Stuff like that. And yeah, I admit this weekend was pretty tough. I thought I was going to get in trouble, but that didn't happen. And shit went to hell for that weekend. So, kind of disappointed. Because I was motivated to get that weekend going well and good. But as soon as I heard the president was going to be there, as soon as I heard we were threatening to get our discounts taken away, as soon as management staff couldn't think anymore, bringing all this high-level end product, in the freezer and fridge, I'm like, man, I really want to leave this place. So, in other news, as I did say, look at the links in the description below. Dark Asman 92 is going to have his camera soon, so you can check out his channel and his videos as soon as well, not ASAP, but in the near future, like I've been saying. But this time, it's actually become in the near future. BT Deviants has been updating. Episode 4 is out. Episode 5 is going to be out sooner or later. Go check that out. Calls Dramatic did a vlog, I think like a week and a half ago. Check that out. It kind of covered his background stuff of what he talked about. Noki76 has been updating behind the scenes stuff for, BT Deviants. The I Can Live Villagers, this project he's been working on with BT Deviants. And he's rebooting SRC shit. He's got a reboot episode and stuff like that, so you can check that out too. He talks about me. Maybe at some point on one of my episodes, I'll just, take a, small tidbit of his video and just put it in here so you know what he looks like and what he talks about. So, and Ether X066, I've been talking to him recently. He's going to be updating his music soon. He's working on something, but I don't know what exactly it is yet. So, and that's pretty much it. YouTube, I'm going to head out because this is going to be a long episode as it is. I'm guessing probably 30-minute episode if I have to take a random guess. So there you go. You have now a full hour of 2 episodes covering shit. Of course, 60 is going to be kind of messed up because I recorded as soon as I got done with work. And this one I'm recording when I had like 2 days after work be done. But usually I forget these, what happened. So this is the first time I remembered. And I just really got to stop talking because I'm going to hit the goddamn time limit. So, MrBKrapful signing out for now, YouTube. Like I said, you'll see my outro. It'll tell you subscribe, comment, feedback, like, good stuff. Check out Tumblr. Check out my channel. Watch my videos on my channel because it's actually much better. And, yeah. Enjoy that video, YouTube. See you later. Subscribe to more videos. Or like this video. Or even comment. Whichever you choose. Until then, I'm MrBKrapful, and I'll see you later.